got free will. It's hopeless for me. If you get hoes selling dope.
I think it would make a lot of sense for me to start the gym blog or gym fitness YouTube channel, because as a person who has achieved pretty decent results in muscle amount and size with not giving myself 100% to the process, so I was not trying hard enough, I was lacking some things, knowledge, effort, or I was lazy, or I was not doing something that I should have done. And I pretty much grew to decent size. So I think it would make sense that I will document what will happen actually if I will give my all to the gym. And of course, as a side priority, I will try to document this thing, because this is actually not the top one, but this is at least something that would be nice to have, not only for other people, but for myself, for my children and grandchildren, because I don't know how much time I'm gonna be on this earth. Well, on this planet, which is called Earth. But yeah, I think this would make sense. I will try to do it as simple as possible, because my goal is to continue doing this, but not do it perfectly, but just one more time. So yeah, I think this is it. And today I'm gonna be hitting the push day, but it is not a typical push day. It's going to be a chest, shoulders, the biceps, and what else is there? Fuck, I actually forgot my training, how do you call it? My training notebook, where I will actually take notes and track the progress. But I think for the first time I'm gonna do this using my phone notes, but for the next time I'm gonna be using the paper cover notebook. Anyway, today is a day of the chest, shoulders, where I would pretty much do side delt with rear delt. Then I'm gonna do the forearm, and then I think I'm gonna do the biceps. On the other day, I'm gonna be hitting some kind of a pull day with triceps, and again shoulders, and this is gonna be, and yeah, this is pretty much it. Let's see, because I'm very, very interested, because I have never done push legs pull workout, but this is gonna be something like that. So, finishing off the intro to this video, I'm just gonna say that I am curious how much time it will require for me to finish this workout, because I think I'm gonna be doing at least 6 or 7 sets for my chest. Then I'm gonna do 5, 6, 7, something like that, in that range, sets for my shoulders, and which is important for both of my side and rear delt. And then I'm gonna do 4, yeah, probably like 4 sets for each side of my forearm muscles. And then I'm gonna finish off with abs. So this gives us somewhere around 20 plus sets. So I'm really curious how much time it will take for me. But anyway, I get some carbs with me during the training. I'm gonna drink it. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna be run of fuel, but it is just a new split for me, and I'm kind of curious how well it will go, or just how it will go. But I think I'm gonna rate it at the end of the workout. But now I'm gonna be changing my clothes, or at least the boots, because I'm pretty much ready to hit the gym when it comes to everything besides my shoes. So yeah, see ya in the gym. At the very beginning of each and every workout, I do start my workout with some kind of a general warm-up using skipping rope. So I'm just gonna film it a little bit, and then I'm gonna move up with my warm-up for the direct exercises, which is the incline bench press or something with the incline. Well, it's pretty standard practice amongst the guys who go to the gym. Let's go. I really hope that the mic will not bother you, but anyway, maybe I will just lower the volume. I guess the major part can be counted as done, because I'm already feeling that my heartbeats have been raised a little bit. So this is the only purpose of the general warm-up. So after that, I'm just gonna be doing some rotating stuff just to warm up my tendons. This is how you call it. But anyway, joints and all the stuff around it when it comes to the tissue. Yeah, I'll just simply go right to the direct exercise. After I will just do a couple of movements like that here. Okay, I guess this can be fine for the incline bench press, but let's see how it goes. Can I really raise the seat? Yeah, right. All right, yeah, this is kind of nice. And I think I'm gonna just raise the pads a little bit. All right, let's see. And I haven't been actually pressing any fucking thing for a while, so I'm not gonna push myself really hard, but I'll give it my all, but with injury-free kind of way. Well, it feels really awkward, so I guess I'm gonna work on my technique more than my strengths right now. Or at least I should go to the Smith machine. Yep, so I'm gonna note down my results so far, and yeah, just to keep everything from the workout to workout same, as close to the, well, each workout should be the same in order for me to determine if I'm actually making progress. So this would make sense to standardize everything. My warm-up, my rest periods between the sets, and everything else. So right now it's going to be, well, I hope you hear me correctly because it's already music playing in my earphones or headphones, but yeah, I think I'm probably not gonna lose all my abilities to speak because it's kind of distracting. But anyway, I've added 10 kilograms per side, so let's continue with our warm-up. And what I wanted to say actually is that, yeah, I'm gonna stop the music really because it is so much distracting. So my goal is to actually do 10, 12 reps per set, and I'm gonna be completely and utterly satisfied with that. So I'm gonna be warming up by actually searching for the ideal weight for that rep range for several sets. So I think it's gonna be around 80 or even 90 kg, but let's see. Now it is 20, 30, 60, it's already 80, wow. And yeah, I'm gonna do divided by 2 amount of reps from my target reps. So if I aim to actually do 12 reps, the warm-up, the finish of the warm-up is going to be with 6 reps. So now let's go 90 per 4, 6 reps, and I think I'm gonna do the actual set. I have decided not to actually increase the weight because I have not benched for a while, and by my honest opinion, this is a good weight for 10 to 12 rep range. So let's just simply go. It should have been actually a 2 RIR, but I fucked this up. Oh, sorry, I'm not swearing. I screwed this up, but I think that's fine because I am healthy, I am complete, and everything on its place, including my tendons and my chest muscles. So we're good, but I'm not gonna push myself that hard the next set. So yeah, I think I'm gonna at least leave 1 or 2 reps in reserve because I'm actually on a cut, so I don't need that. And yeah, see ya on the other set. I have actually discovered that I was doing the, wait a sec, yeah, should be better. I was actually doing the incline bench wrong, and I was benching wrongly because when you do push-ups, how harder is it for your chest muscles when you go here, here? For me, it's here, and I was benching usually having my elbows close to my body, but actually this is the correct position, and I already felt it better this time, so let's go. I think in some time I will experiment with the hand wideness, but I think somewhere where my palms or my hands actually at a 90 degree at the lowest point, somewhere okay, yeah, I mean like this angle is pretty good. So yeah, somewhere here, right, let's go. Yep, this is 8, and this is 1 or max 2 reps in reserve, which is kinda good. You know how bad it feels to actually finish the set before the beat drop, but I'm not saying that I'm really affected on my strengths and performance by the music I'm playing, but it is better to concentrate on this. And I actually forgot how many reps it was. I guess somewhere around 7. Actually check that, because this is the another amazing idea. Why should I film myself? Because I'm not able to count these reps. So yeah, I would say it's pretty good one. And it's already better that I not training to failure each set, but to actually zero RIR. It's already better than to train to failure on each set. But I've grown pretty decent on that, but I wonder if there's anything I've been missing on. Anyway, next I'm gonna do some dips for 2 or 3 sets, and then I'm gonna polish it up with cables, fly. Okay, let's go for the dips, but I'm usually putting something here so that my forearms are tricked more into the stabilization kind of thing. But yeah, maybe this is one of the things that I've been missing on, because let's just focus on the chest. It is the chest exercise, right? So why should I bother my wrists and forearms where I could train them specifically later on? All right, let's make sure that our head is all right and safe, and let's go. All right, 12 is a pretty good result. So, oh, thanks God it is filming, because my Apple Watch got blocked. So, yeah, 12. Next set. I would actually rather go till complete failure than to moderate failure, because I think then mentally it will be easier for me, because I like myself pushing too hard, pushing hard, really hard and intense. And it would be better to do this on pretty much easier exercises like cable flies or a pec deck, where it is really safe and it is a simple exercise. As well as by doing control, it is really safe to push yourself hard, because there is not much going on. Whenever you are trying to be fast and actually in a rush, the more bad stuff is going to happen to you. So slow down. Did you actually experience something like that? You're rushing into something, or you're late and you're trying to get ready really quick, and you bump your finger or head to something? That's what I'm talking about. Same thing with torn tendons or muscles. Same fucking thing. Well, I am really curious. Can you call this a failure when your rep timing slows down? Because from my understanding, I'm obviously not from UK or US. I'm from actually Slavic country. So in our sense, the failure is when your spotter had a failure. This is how far you go in our Slavic perspective of going to failure. But I kind of like the American one because it is more precise. Whenever you cannot perform the rep with the same technique, it is failure. So everything beyond that is beyond failure by definition, right? So I am curious if slowing down the rep counts as a failure already. Your technique doesn't change much, but your rep speed slows down. So I think this is the moment when you can call that this rep, when your technique slowed down, is the 0 RIR rep. But if it is pretty much looking the same, it can be. But a saying that your reps should be actually looking so standardized that if you would give a tape of you doing reps to another person, if you will show it to him without saying that it is not loop, it is actually the recording of 12 separate reps, the person should think that it was one rep looped. So your technique is so standardized that person cannot actually see the differences between it. And knowing that fact, I would even say that slowing down the reps is already a failure because, but anyway, already based on my previous performance in reps, this is already far, far away from the level of failure I was going on. And I'm still sweating. My breathing is still pretty, how do you call it? So I'm breathing heavily after a set, so I think there's nothing wrong with that. So you don't need to push yourself that hard. But I was really addicted to it. But anyway, we're here trying to optimize things because I think I'm really closer to my upper limit when it comes to muscle development than to lower. So I think it is the right place to start experimenting, or at least think about. And yeah, if anything goes wrong, not pushing myself that hard gives me some extra time and resource where if I'm not right, saving my fuel, it will just extend the time when I dream physique, but it will not harm anything, right? That's the point. All right, it's already time for the third set. Okay, I kind of like that. And yeah, now is few last sets on a pec deck either or cables. I really would prefer cables, so see you there. So now is almost time for a cable flies standing. So I'm gonna be doing that with a kinda different technique where I would actually rotate my torso so that I am fully working in the biggest range of motion as possible here. And yeah, I'm gonna be pushing myself really fucking hard. I'm not actually sure which, how do you call it? Height of the joints should I actually use. But anyway, I'm gonna perform several moves without actually setting everything perfect because I need to get this feeling of the exercise, and yeah, so it's gonna be more safe, let's say. And you will actually see what is it I'm doing. Now, this is to actually let's try it that way. Should be better. Yep. Maybe even more. Yeah, let's try it like that. At number 8. Yeah, so you can see I'm arching backward so that my chest is stretched from the very, very low end. And then when I do the fly, and at this point, first of all, I'm gonna cross my arms so that the contraction is full and range of motion is bigger or better or fuller. And I actually arch a little bit forward so that my upper chest is engaged a little bit more. So let's increase the weight and let's fucking go. Is 23 a good? Nah, let's feel the movement. Let's do with 18. 18 kg, by the way. Yeah, let's go. I'm not really sure how many reps was that, but yeah, hopefully flies. I'm just gonna be noting not the reps, but the subjective feeling of how many reps in reserve did I have, and that was obviously 0. So yeah, 2.5 minutes of rest, another set, and we'll be done. And by the time I'm recovering, I'm gonna cover one specific subject. So prior to that rep scheme, not rep scheme, but workout routine, which is now push with biceps instead of triceps, pull with triceps instead of biceps, and legs. And it's actually push, legs, pull. I was doing chest pretty much 3 times a week. The total sets is actually equal, but now it has been lowered because whenever you do train your muscles close to failure and very, very intense, you are not able to do bigger amount of sets. So I think that's the point of switching that stuff, because now I am able to do more sets per workout, but it's gonna be lower intensity, so I'm not pushing that hard. And by the way, I gotta feel the pump, so it's good, it's pretty decent, but I'm gonna be self-regulating and self-monitoring as close as I possibly can, because I will try to note down everything and standardize everything. So I will standardize my reps, I will standardize my rep scheme or rep timing, so it's pretty much same. So really controlled eccentric, kinda fast and kinda burst of energy for the concentric phase. And yeah, no pauses, at least that I'm pushing myself close enough to failure so that my rep scheme slows down. Then what else we have in the variables? Yeah, reps and reserve. I'll try to actually standardize everything to keep as close as possible track of how am I actually doing, because it is not the pump, it is not the soreness on the day after or the week after your training that dictates your muscle growth. It's actually performing better or not? Is your size better or not? So that's the goal, to actually be able to lift more and lift heavier. This is the ultimate goal. So I'm not considering pump or soreness as a muscle growth factors, because it's the muscle tension and progressive overload. These two things actually dictating are you progressing or not. And this is going to be pretty much the last set. All right, we are done for the chest. Next are shoulders. And you know what? We're gonna use the same place. So this gate, this cable place, cable, well, I call it gate. So yeah, I'm gonna use the same stuff for the shoulders. You know what? I was actually about to sell the Apple Watch, but this is pretty sick that I can actually turn on recording and zoom in from them. It's pretty sick. Anyway, I got the handcuffs, so I'm gonna use it for my shoulder workout. And I think I found even better technique than just simply go both hands like that. I'm gonna use only one hand at a time, and I'm gonna be changing the angle. So here, here, something like that. But let's see how it goes, because I've also increased the weight a little bit so that it should be harder. So maybe there will be no point in making the technique harder. Let's go. Yeah, I think I cannot see properly what's going on with my delt. So yeah, let's try it that way. All right. Nah, I'm gonna use standard way. Wow, this feels amazing. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be noting down the reps that I did once I'm gonna be editing the video, so that I can see clearly and count how many reps was that. But now I can fairly only name the subjective feeling of how close was that to failure, or actually beyond the failure that was. And I think that was pretty beyond the failure. It was exactly 2 minutes. So yeah, I guess we can agree that different muscle groups are recovering differently. Well, duh, but for me, at least, it was not obvious. Well, maybe it was not that obvious, but yeah, it's just a nice thing to know, right? And actually, how can I be sure about that is because my subjective feeling of how well the muscle has been recovered during the rest period is pretty much same when I compare it to the feeling that I got from my chest rest period. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much same level of readiness to the next set. Damn, this really feels nice. And you know what, knowing my tendency to actually pushing myself through and beyond the failure, I think it's really better not only to do it on a safer and simpler exercises, but to do it for specific, less powerful and less fatiguing muscle parts, such like delts, biceps, triceps, maybe even traps, but this can be really heavy and in the risk of injury. But calves, for sure, for fucking sure. And yeah, I think that makes sense. And if you know for sure that you're gonna push yourself that hard, at least do it on safer exercises or less fatiguing on a overall nervous system muscle parts, such like delts, forearms. Damn, bro, I'm gonna ruin my forearms today. Wow. Damn. Damn, bro, this feels so amazing. You know, when you training your delts and your overall shoulders good is when you cannot actually maintain a static position with your shoulder or even your shoulder joint without any pain. I mean pain like burn, the muscle burn, this kind of pain, not the injury one. And yeah, this is pretty darn hard on your how do you call it, local nervous system, because it's pretty exhausting to feel that kind of pain. But anyway, it brings me joy. So whenever you are in pretty much downside of any bad feeling, then your body releases endorphins that you have survived that stress and now you are kind of on upward mood. And you know what? I'm actually done for the side delts because the pump is becoming the bottleneck of the exercise quality. So I don't think it is worth doing anything more for my at least side tilt. The rear one should be really wrecked right now. As soon as I how do you? Okay. All right. Let's go. So the technique here is kind of similar. I'm trying to do the full range of motion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really, really nice feeling. I guess I'm gonna remove the cuffs because they are not that tight on my wrist, so it's not really worth doing with them because I actually reserve more of my mental thing to actually controlling the joint with my wrist, but instead of doing actually the exercise. So I think I'm gonna continue without that. And it is much easier to actually hold it like that than to hold it like that and actually also focusing on twisting your wrist. So yeah, I'll just continue like that. All right, I think that was third or fourth set of the side of this rear delt actually. And now I'm gonna switch the angle a little bit and I'm gonna do this same movement but from bottom. You're gonna see everything in a few seconds. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. And I think I'm gonna reduce the amount of sets right here because it's really, really hard. And somehow my left shoulder hurts more than my right one when it comes to muscle burn. And I don't think that's a good idea, but I guess there is something wrong going on with my actually rotators. I know for a fact that rotation here outwards is worse than in this hand, so that's the reason. Yeah, last set, and let's go for abs and forearms and maybe do some posing in between. Damn, it's pretty pumped. Yeah, you know what? Maybe even one more set of these, but yeah, in a few moments because pretty exhausting on the joints because the burn and the pain from the burn is insane.
Tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej, bo nie da się ocenić trochę wizualnie.
Alright, I think I'm done with the shoulders and we're left with biceps, forearms and abs. Where I'm thinking about abs, should I really train them or not? Well, we'll see. Yeah, let's do some posing. Well, unfortunately there are other people, but I really think that you will be able to hear me more than other people. But anyway, let's do some posing. Well, the pump is really good and the lighting is really good, so I'm not looking like that in real life, but anyway, this is a pretty sick look, I would say. Oh yeah, let's show some chest. Yeah, damn, real delt really looks sick. Damn, this rear delt though, nice. Because I think this is the one of the most lacking parts in my physique. The first one is chest and the second one is rear delt. Maybe traps, but I think traps is the muscle that kinda matures as you grow up because you know it's the androgen thing and I'm only 26, so I think my traps will pretty much develop really good if I'm just gonna continue training. But anyway, it is time for biceps and then forearms, maybe abs. Let's see. Alright, let's go. The warm-up is done. So yeah, no reason to wait more. Oh, well, 4 sets of this thing is going to annihilate my biceps for real. We are little over 2 hours in the gym, so I think I might think about either restricting my rest period between sets or actually dividing some workouts into separate ones. So maybe I will train my arms separately completely with my forearms. I think this would make sense, but I don't know, man. Let's just see. Let's just see how it goes. I don't feel exhausted, to be honest. Nice. All right. It is about time to go for the third set. Damn. Up, 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 up. Yep, something like that. Damn. Oh. Wow. That set was actually pretty heavy. And yeah, maybe I've been pushed too hard because, you know, somehow I have a feeling, well, I don't know for sure because I have not been on that place. I have never torn anything in my life, but I have a feeling that whenever you push that hard yourself, whenever you push yourself that hard, this is where injuries, the risk of injuries is really, really increasing. And yeah, that can be a huge fucking problem. Can't do it. Ooh, wow. Oh, damn. It really, really does its work. No, surely don't do anything more on my biceps because I cannot even flex it properly right now. So yeah, I guess there is nothing bad in us doing some forearm curls. So yeah, let's just simply go, and I think I'm gonna go in a superset kind of manner, but yeah, you'll see everything in a few moments. without speaking. That's it.
Сказал, у меня тоже один клиент, что типа по польской стране ехали там делать.
Damn, that's pretty hard. I'm not really sure if I'm able to even open the key lock or wash myself in a shower, because the pump is so damn hard that I really want to use this thing over there. Feel me? Damn, it's really hard even to steer the camera. Anyway, one more set of this and we are done for the day. Yeah, of course you were not able to see that because the Apple Watch loves to do his own thing. Well, obviously I know that my ass just touched the wheel a few times. That's the reason why it zoomed in. But anyway, a pretty sick and significant forearm pump that I'm gonna show in a few moments, hopefully. And I guess this is it for today's training. I'm gonna be heading home and I'm gonna be having a normal meal or a protein shake. I have not yet decided how much protein I wanna intake today. So yeah, see ya in the next one. Or yeah, I'm gonna be posing down anyway. You can clearly see that my forearms are kind of bigger than my even arm. So yeah, this is the strong part of my body. But I pretty still love training it, although it is significant. Let's check the biceps real quick, and I'm gonna go and get some shower because I'm very dirty. Oh shit. This is nice. This is really nice. Okay, let's do it one more time. Damn. These forearms also looking sick, and I don't know, do you know, what is this thing? I had kinda injury in this elbow, but I don't know anything about it, but I'm not sure if this thing is good or not. I know there is some mineralization in the deep inside of this elbow, but it doesn't hurt, it doesn't bother me, so I guess that can be fine. Anyway, I am not sure if I'm gonna do the post-workout speech, but in case if not, it was nice to see you here. See you in the next one.
If you got real, it's hopeless for me. If you get the hoes selling dope on the fucking track, if you